COVID-19, a pandemic the United States has yet to find a solution for. A pandemic that has also caused students all across the country to have to switch to online learning. This has become an extreme difficulty for many students, and that's what I'm here to convince you guys of today, that it is difficult and that many students are struggling. We will be talking about the difficulties of people with mental disorders, and we will be talking about the general chaos of the public causing many people to not be able to focus on school. First, mental disorders. A recent study done in 2017 by the Journal of Research on Adolescence stated that depressive students often cling on to their friends in school and their teachers. This meaning that all students who have depressive symptoms or depression in general have been stripped away of their friends and being able to see them along with their teachers in person. They have options, online options, such as Zoom. And they also have the option of emailing people or texting people. But this is not something that everyone wants to do, and it's not the same as being able to see someone face to face. On to ADHD, another mental disorder. A recent study done in 2017 by the Scandinavian Journal of Disabilities Research allows us to understand that ADHD is a hyperactive disorder. And many teachers found it in this study to be best to let students with ADHD take breaks. Let them leave the classroom and have a few minutes to themselves, and then come back to the structured environment of their classroom. Now students who have ADHD are forced to make their own structured time. This is something many students with ADHD weren't expecting to have to teach themselves so soon. Many of them came from public schools that were structured and then went into college expecting they'd have a similar structured experience. And now they must deal with this. Along with that, we move on to the general chaos of the public that is causing students with mental disabilities and the general public that don't have mental disabilities to have a lot of difficulties. Many people are very worried about money right now and having enough money in their pocket to pay for basic things such as food, water, medicines, and their rent. On March 23rd, on the coronavirus website ran through the Virginia government website, it was read that many people will be getting government assistance. People may also claim money from loss of jobs, but this does not mean they will be getting the amount of money they were getting before to pay for what they need. And this is for people who don't have jobs right now. The ones who do have jobs and are getting a little bit of government money are having to deal with very strict laws. According to our Governor Ralph Northam in Executive Order 53, no more than 10 people are allowed in a place at one time, or allowed to generally be around each other at one time. For Walmarts and Food Lions and Lowe's and bigger places like that, there is a larger number that are allowed in. But for smaller places like restaurants that are trying to stay together, this is not what is happening for them. They still have to deal with these laws. And if they do not abide by these laws, according to godandriver.com, there's a $2,500 fine. And this is because it is a class 1 misdemeanor now to break that law. Along with just general chaos, people are just trying to stay safe. People who are working out in the public are fearing death because the coronavirus can cause death. And if you have an immune system that is down in any which way or form or compromised, there is a likelihood that you could die. This makes it very difficult to focus on schooling. It is very difficult to focus on your laptop and sit there and not think about everything that is going on in the environment. From students having mental disorders and the general public's chaos, focusing on online schooling is very difficult, and that is something that we will be closing on. According to PVCC statistics in 2018 through the 2019 year, only 17% of the students did online learning, meaning that everyone else did not choose to be an online learner and now are being forced to during a very dire time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why doing online learning is extremely difficult. Now I'm going to introduce my audience because that's part of it. Say hi, Liz.
Hi.
Say hi, Sophie.
Hi.
Thank you.